Right, Ryan, so your marks so far have gone 22, 41, 66. So that's some great improvement shown week by week. So let's see if that continues this week. That needs to say 600. Okay, it's in the hundreds column, but because the digit has got a value of 6, the value is 600. And you left 15 out of there as a factor. So 2, 1, 2, nothing there. 1 mark there because you've missed one out, and that one's fine. 1/4 is 0.25, 3/4 is 0.75. But for your incorrect working, your order would then be right, but you would have to write this as 78%. They want it in its original form. So 2 mistakes there. So I can only give you the 1 mark. That's good. Why have you left this out? The mode is the one that comes up most often, which is 2, because it comes up 10 times. So total for that page: 5, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay, so there's 7 marks you've left on that page that you should have got. That is really good, apart from you have used a pen. So I'm going to take a mark off, because I've been telling you to use a pencil. So of the 4 marks, I'm going to be a git, and I'm going to take 1 mark off for that. There were rulers in the classroom, so there's absolutely no excuse for you not answering that one. BC is parallel to AD, and perpendicular means at right angles to, so the one that's at right angles to DC is AE. And you need, again, there were protractors in the room, you need to be able to answer that, Ryan. You're leaving marks on the page here that you should be earning 4 marks for that page out of 9 available. It's not a reflex. The other side of it is reflex. That angle is between 90 and 180, so it's obtuse. Well done for rubbing that one out. It's wrong. So good for that. That diagonal is correct, but there is another line of symmetry on that diagonal there. Now the clue with a question like that, if you're drawing something that is worth 2 marks, there's almost certainly 2 lines. And that's good. And that's good, and the units are there as well, so well done. You get 3 for that, 6 for the page. Pattern number 4, yes, you've added that one on top, and that's right, and so is that. Good. 6, 8, 9A. What have you done here? No, the 3 and the P are joined by a times, so it's 3 times 5, not 3 plus 5. So that's the mistake that you've made there. So it should be 3 times 5 plus 2 times 4 is 15, add 8, which is 23. 8 for the page. 4104 is correct. Where's your method? Now in an exam, I'd be happy if you just wrote that down, because I know that you wouldn't have been shuffling your calculator under the desk. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but you need to show a method for that. That one is correct. Here you need to be able to deal with that. Find 1/8, 548 divided by 8, which is 6, and then times it up by 3 to get 18. That's not the cube number, those two are the prime numbers. The cube number is 64, which is 4 times 4 times 4. That is wrong. What you need to do here is 2 cubed first of all. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 5 squared is 25, and then 8 times 25. 2.77 is wrong. You need to have an accurate method for working that out. 6 for the page. Totally wrong. We've been practicing those, so you need to go back and make sure that you're happy with that. You've got 3R plus 6r is 9r, and then you've got negative 4t, and you're adding 7t to it. So you go negative 4 up 7, you're at plus 3. That's correct, that's correct, that's correct. That one's not. There are 9 ways. Because it's 8 or less, you're including the 9. So 2, 3, 0, 5 for the page. 62 is correct, 157 isn't. Now if that's 62, that's 62, because it's isosceles. So these three angles lie on a straight line, so you've got to do 180, take away 43, take away 62, and that will give you the missing angle. That's correct. It's positive correlation. Okay, if it's going down like that, then that will be negative correlation. Your line of best fit is fine. There's no need for it to go through the center there. You don't take the line that far. And if I read off your line, and when you do this, do it like I'm doing it now, draw on it. So you're reading from 165 across to the graph and down, and it's bigger than 60. It's 61 using your graph, so you lose that mark. 3, 6 for the page. Okay, 1000 is correct, 60 is correct. That one's wrong. 4 ounces is 115 grams. You've got 16 ounces, so you've got 4 lots of 115, which isn't 1840. Watch how I explain that on the video clip. 3 for the page. And then the last page, square, that is also a property, and that is, so you haven't got all of those. Those aren't properties of a parallelogram, but that one is, but you have got that one right. So you got 1 out of the 3. You got that right, well done. You got that right, well done. So total for the page, 5. So as I said, Ryan, you've gone 22, 41, 66. I don't think this is going to get you in the 60s. 11, 15, 21, 29, 35, 40, 46, 49, 54. So not as good as your last homework, but better than your last test. So that's encouraging from that respect. 54 is a grade E. It's only 1 mark off a grade D though. And you know, there's lots of silly little mistakes in there that would easily make that a grade D. And you're at 16 marks off a grade C. So it's still encouraging, Ryan. Well done.